My body was so run down. I was extra lean. I will include some pictures here for you to see. So apparently it's another windy day. However, today we are chilling with Ashley again. It's the entire weekend with her and I absolutely love that. So our original plan was to go to Planet Fitness because it's really close to her, but when I googled, it actually would take me with an Uber like 30 or almost 40 minutes to get there, and the price for that of course is almost $30 to one side. So honestly, that's so expensive because we agreed on going to Elevation again, but we will be training a little bit later because she's on prep and she also needs to do her cardio before, and that's totally fine. I'm going to do my little cardio session too, which is going to be a pretty quick one, but still something to wake me up and get ready for the day. Also because it's so windy. Yesterday I wasn't able to walk as I used to here because it's just the wind is absolutely crazy. So to stay more active, doing some cardio definitely helps. And yeah, so I'm gonna see you probably again with my makeup or my food or anything like that. And today is going to be a great session. I have some ideas what we can actually do, so stay tuned for that, guys. And I really hope you are enjoying the workouts, the content, the tips and everything. If you are, just comment something nice because it always helps me, motivates me, and just helps the channel grow too. So yeah, guys, I'll see you. Oh, just wait, probably, you know what, I'll take you with me for a little bit longer. So now I'm gonna make this room a little bit brighter. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. There's the pool there, but I don't think it works. So, and I don't think people want to go to the pool when it's this cold, you know. So there is that, and yeah. So I'm gonna do 30 minutes probably. Oh my gosh, I look like a mess. Yeah, and then as I said, I'll see you after it's done. So it's getting hot here, but I'm pretty much done with my cardio. I feel pretty good, but I still have a lot of time till Ashley comes because she is only coming at 9:30 as I said, and right now it is 7. So a lot of time, so I will be doing my makeup super slowly, my breakfast super slowly. Maybe I'll pose here a little bit longer because I gotta pose anyways. So I take this as a opportunity to kind of do more of it, and yeah, so let's freaking do it. So this morning we are going to film just my before and after makeup because I was filming my makeup for a couple of days and I think you got tired of my vlogs including that, so just skip that part. And this is me now and this is my after.
Your hair be blowing everywhere in your eyes.
All the fun stuff. And even yesterday it was raining a little bit, so I was like, oh my gosh, definitely not the day.
Yeah. So for next week, I can do Friday if you want, and I could possibly do Sunday, but I won't know till like Sunday morning.
As always, workout time, and I will try not to bore you too much with my voiceover. So as you saw in the beginning, we started with some cable lateral raises. I personally really love starting my workouts with some laterals, especially with machine or cables. So after cables, we moved on into superset with shoulder pressing machine and then lateral raise machine. So both of us, Ashley and I, we don't like pressing exercises. However, we still need to do them. So we just rotate them. Sometimes we do shoulder press with dumbbells, sometimes with machine. This time we chose machine, and then of course we moved on into this kind of a lateral rear delt raise at the same time because it's slightly leaning forward, so it hits laterals and rear delts pretty well. I really like this machine. I just recently started doing it more. Then we did another pressing exercise, which is unusual for us because, as I said, we don't like pressing that much. However, as I said, it still works super well and we just gotta push through it. So I definitely prefer this machine because it's on an incline and it feels way better on the shoulders. And this was superset with front raises. I also recently started doing more front raise exercises because I noticed that I definitely need to focus more on my front delt. It's not as prominent and I definitely need to do some work. So usually I do it with easy bar, as right now. Sometimes I do it with dumbbells, sometimes even cables, but it's not that often that I use cables for my front delts. I used to do a lot of ropes and stuff, but right now I just focus on more free weights. Sometimes I like to do it seated, sometimes standing. Of course, when you are seated, you can isolate the muscle way better, and you are also avoiding to be swinging the weight and just using the momentum. So it's a little bit better if you find it hard to connect with the muscle, especially. Also, then we moved on into another favorite of mine, which is a complex exercise. It is side to front raises. This one just feels amazing. Of course, you won't be able to go as heavy on this one, and you definitely don't need to because it's high rep exercise. It is quite tasking anyways because it's 2 exercises in one. As you saw, I was doing it standing, then I was doing it seated. So I just love to play around, and especially it also depends on the day. On some days I feel a little bit better doing it standing, some days seated. It varies, and it's really good to kind of learn your body and just work and based on how you feel. Then another exercise we did this time for rear delts, this crossover. I really enjoy this exercise. I love doing it unilaterally or even with both arms. Then even another exercise. So many exercises today. We definitely demolished our upper body, even though we weren't feeling our strongest, especially after the leg day. The next day, but it was a good workout for sure, and we pushed it. So yeah, this exercise is assisted dips. I do it more of a front to chest focused. I lean slightly forward, and I can definitely feel it in my upper chest and my front delt. I believe on the last set we did a drop set, which was pretty killer. And then we ended with some arm work. We just did bicep curls in a machine. I also love using easy bar or even cables for my biceps too. Okay, so our third workout in a row is actually done. And how do you feel today, Ashley?
Pretty wiped, to be honest. These past few days we went pretty hard, I would say. Oh, do you want me to redo that?
Yeah.
Okay,
so how do you feel after today's workout?
I feel honestly pretty wiped out. This is our third training day in a row, and we went pretty hard and long. Like, I don't usually do these long workouts.
No, me neither. I mean, it takes us some time to set it up, to wait for each other, to kind of,
True, but we were still doing
oh my gosh, we are pushing. It's not like we are talking all the time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely more lifting than talking. But yeah, so after these 3 days, honestly, I'm pretty wiped, and I'm glad we just did upper body, just arms and shoulders, because I would not be able to do, like...
This is what I told you as soon as we met. I'm glad today is upper body.
Yeah.
Because after yesterday's workout, I think doing legs just exerted so much energy of mine. And yeah, and I can even feel in my hunger levels because, as I said, yesterday I didn't feel that hungry. But today, for some reason, I feel way more hungrier than usual. So I can definitely tell that it was pretty rough workout days, couple days in a row.
We got to get you back to some food.
Oh, for sure.
Got to get
for sure. Hey guys, so I'm back after training with Ashley. We had an amazing weekend of workouts. It was our third workout in a row, and honestly, as we talked in the car, both of us are already feeling a little bit wiped out because we were pushing so hard. Our workouts took us longer than 2 hours, and of course it will take you a little bit longer training with somebody just because you are waiting for each other, you are talking a little bit, but it's not like we were wasting time. We were still working hard, making sure that we are getting quality sets, drop sets, helping each other, and all of those things, which is super helpful, and I think it definitely helps us to progress better. But today we have a pretty sunny day, and it seems that the wind is starting to go away because yesterday it was so heavy on the wind itself, and I couldn't even walk outside. So I'm probably gonna be moving a little bit more today, and since I had a little bit lighter workout today, I have more energy for it. Also, I'm super hungry. I can't wait to eat my post-workout meals that I'm going to show you. There's nothing new, but it's going to be super delicious. And what else? Oh, also I will have some thoughts about my mindset and some of the things during this off season, which, as I said, I'm starting to enjoy. So stay tuned for that. And then yeah, I'm just gonna film my meals, and yeah, so let's get into the next clip. That I will update you on my off season, how my mindset is going, how my calories are looking, and some of my thoughts. So first things first, sorry for the lightning here. I'm trying to make the quality a little bit better with my ring light. However, it really distracts me because it's so crazy bright. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's intense. However, let's just focus on some of my thoughts during this off season. So yeah, to be completely honest, in the beginning I wasn't expecting for my off season to take this long. However, I definitely think that I'm doing the best thing for my body, and my body responds really well. Of course, muscle doesn't grow that fast, and I really need to take that time. And in the beginning, to be honest, I wasn't building any muscle. I was just getting my body healthier, kind of making sure that I'm in an optimal spot to build the muscle, because my body was so run down. I was extra lean. I will include some pictures here for you to see. And even then, looking at those pictures, I thought that I look kind of normal. But right now I can see that my body was so tired. I lost a lot of muscle during that time, and it was just, I'm sorry, the lightning. It was just pretty crazy. So I'm glad now I'm doing way better. I am way more excited with my workouts. I have a lot of energy. And the thing that helped me most, of course, I mentioned in a lot of my videos before that I was focusing on pretty much staying lean, and I wouldn't allow myself to gain at least a little bit of weight. And as soon as I would see my body changing and even retaining some water, I was just immediately cut back on calories or do more activity or even added cardio, and just kind of didn't allow my body to get healthier and just actually progress and build muscle, which is super important for me, not only health-wise, but of course for competing and for having the most successful season that I can have, and I know that I will, because right now things are going great. So I'm super excited for that. So I didn't saw how bad it was, but right now looking at my pictures, I see how bad it was for my body. And I'm glad that at least now I know better. And I even got questions from girls that are struggling with similar things, competitors, not competitors, that are afraid to gaining weight, and how did I dealt with that? How did I still make sure that I'm gaining weight and I'm eating as needed? So I think the main thing that really changed, and it wasn't even intentional, but I just eventually my focus just shifted. I just started focusing on actually, instead of just lowering my calories and keeping them low, I focused on actually not going below 2300 calories. And on some days I eat more than that, some days I eat around 2300, but right now my goal is to actually increase the calories and not go below 25. And on some days, of course, consume even more, especially when I feel more hungry or I have a better workout and I need just more recovery and fuel for it. So this is one of the focuses right now, is just make sure that my metabolism is high, because this way, of course, when I will be cutting and decreasing my calories, I wouldn't be in such a bad spot, and my prep will be much easier because I still will be able to eat more food, not as much, of course, but more, because I'm the one that is super hungry. And I know that we talked about this thing with Ashley in previous video, or the video before that, I don't know. I will leave the link below once I find it. Below, I mean here and below. She's not the one that feels extra hungry all the time, and I am the one that needs to eat a lot. I can eat, I mean, I'm pretty small still, but I can eat. And if I wouldn't control my appetite, or I wouldn't make myself more filling, more voluminous meals, I know I would be way heavier, and I would be, yeah, it would be kind of crazy. So yeah, I need to kind of control my food and just make sure that I am eating a lot, because I have fast metabolism, but at the same time I'm not overdoing, because if I wouldn't track and just eat based on my hunger, I think that would be something around 5,000 calories or even more, because girl can eat. So there's that. So the thing, as I said, with calories definitely helped me. Another thing, I now am focusing on my strength in the gym. So if I notice that my strength is decreasing in every workout, for example, one bad workout is fine, but if that's continued to happen, it's definitely a sign that I'm not recovering. Maybe I'm not eating enough, or I'm just doing too much activity outside the gym, which tends to happen when I'm busy, when I'm doing stuff, because I'm still pretty active individual and I love to move, I love to do stuff, I am super creative, and I love to do all the things, filming wise, just moving wise. And even when I write text for my Instagram or for my YouTube ideas, I need to walk, because that helps me to have better thoughts, if that makes sense. So in that case, as I said, I'm just focusing on, if my strength is going down, I have additional rest day, or I just go light that day with my training. I do higher reps, lighter loads, maybe less exercises, and just finish my workout a little bit sooner. This way I am more fueled for the next session. Of course, sleep is my number one thing right now, and I feel like it really helps. So for example, yesterday I didn't sleep that well, so today's workout wasn't probably ideal one. Of course, we are pushing with Ashley, and it's normal that our bodies probably are kind of having enough of the push that we are doing. However, still, if I would be sleeping a little bit better, that would help me. So I'm making sure that I'm sleeping well. Of course, those days when I can't control my sleep, ideally, of course, happens, and it's never perfect, but at least I try to go to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time. I usually don't do alarm in the morning. I try to wake up naturally. However, if I have some things planned, or I'm meeting with somebody like Ashley, for example, or anyone that I'm training that day in the gym together, I of course use an alarm, but it's still usually I wake up before that, which is a good sign that my body is kind of ready. So these are the things what I'm focusing on, the calories that I'm eating. And with macros, I don't know if that's helpful to you, because it always changes a little bit. My protein always stays consistent, but my fats and my carbs are fluctuating. However, right now I have a goal actually to increase my fats a little bit more, because I noticed that I probably don't eat enough of healthy fats. I eat quite a bit of them, but still I could do better. And yeah, so that's pretty much another focus of mine. I forgot. And the reason why I probably consume not as much fats as maybe I should is just my digestion. I mentioned that I feel like I am hungrier and it's easier for me to digest and feel light when I eat a little bit lower in fat and higher carb and I'm eating lean proteins. So that helps for me to digest food better and just be hungry sooner. I know I said I'm always hungry, I'm all about the food, but if I would be eating steaks and greasy, fatty things, or just in general like fattier stuff, I feel like it messes with my digestion, and then I'm not hungry, but it's not a good thing for me not to be hungry for my meals. So yeah, if that makes any sense, I need to be hungry every 2 hours or something to hit my calories and just make sure that I'm hitting all the nutrients. So I would rather just be hungrier, eat more carbohydrates, more meals, more frequently, a little bit less fats, but as I said, I will be increasing my fats gradually. I found that actually nuts, avocados doesn't upset my stomach that much, and I still feel pretty hungry eating those. So that's all good. And yeah, so these are my focuses. These are the things that I'm doing right now in my off season, and I'm really enjoying it. I will be here in Vegas for, I believe, 2 more months. And then unfortunately for the summertime, I need to get back home, sort things out. Then I will be packing again and coming back here, hopefully for a long time and a long season, qualifying for the Olympia, which I promised myself that I will do, and I know that I will do it because my body feels, it never felt this good and this strong, this happy. So I'm really excited for this season. I can't wait to bring you on, guys, on prep and of course this building phase. I actually have some exciting things even when I will be back home. I'm planning to switch things up and I won't stop filming. I will be sharing just as frequent as right now. Things are about to be interesting, guys, so stay tuned for that. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button, because it really helps my channel to better grow and makes me more excited to share more. Also, huge thank you for everyone that uses my Raw Nutrition codes, my bunny codes. Everything is below. Support lately has been crazy and I truly appreciate that, so that means a lot. And if you will continue, I promise I will do even more things for you, so it's just win-win. So I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.